A new generation of 21st century materials, originating far outside the watch industry, is today finding its way to our wrists. Materials that are lightweight, incredibly resilient, visually arresting, and scientifically innovative. It's easy to think of luxury watchmaking as a rather antiquated world, keeping alive traditional techniques and old ways of timekeeping. And indeed, that's sometimes the case, but it's also a world that interfaces with the technological cutting edge. Take, for example, the Laboratorio di Idee at Panerai, the laboratory of ideas. It's Panerai's future-thinking, experimental subdivision, there to push watchmaking in new directions. There are designers and engineers in the Laboratorio, but also scientists, tasked solely with finding innovative materials from high-tech industries and working out how to incorporate them into watchmaking. You wouldn't think that racing car brake pads, for instance, had anything to do with watches. But it was this high-performance carbon fiber material that inspired one of the Laboratorio's most significant developments, a new watchmaking composite known as Carbotech. Look closely at this 44mm Panerai Luminor Marina, and you'll notice the unusual pattern fused into the very fabric of the watch case. Almost like the natural grain of a piece of wood. That comes from the super thin sheets of carbon fiber that are layered up to form the basis of Carbotech. Under very high pressure and at controlled temperatures, they're compressed with an organic polymer which binds them together into a solid block, then cut and milled into various parts. Since the fibers bond in an irregular and unpredictable pattern, it means every Carbotech watch is, in its way, unique. It's like a fingerprint for your wristwatch. But this mysterious aesthetic is only one reason Carbotech is such a great material for a watch case. Most importantly, Carbotech is lightweight. At just 96 grams for the whole watch, this Luminor Marina is far lighter on the wrist than its stainless steel equivalents. And for a watch that's designed for the most active kinds of lifestyle, that's an important factor. As is toughness. And as far as that's concerned, Carbotech is like bulletproof armor. It's incredibly resilient and shockproof, and unlike a metal-cased watch, its inherent hardcore scratch resistance keeps things faultlessly sleek for the long term. Combine this material with a deep black sandwich dial, electric blue numerals, and a black strap in resilient Sportech rubber, and it's mission ready. For a more shadowy and understated style, there's the Panerai Luminor Tutto Grigio. Only the bezel is made from Carbotech. After all, it's the part of a watch that's most likely to get knocked or scratched. The rest of the case is titanium, made from sintered titanium dust, a result of a 3D printing process known as direct metal laser sintering, which retains the material strength while using even less metal. This case construction lends a tactile, matte quality to this stealthy timepiece, complemented by the monochrome dial and the anthracite stitching on the Sportech strap. It's a style statement by day, and an all-action watch by night. The watch exemplifies Panerai's ability to bring new ideas and materials into watchmaking, something the brand has been doing for decades. Back in the 1930s, it was Panerai's excellence at making precision instruments and glow-in-the-dark technology that meant it was selected by the Italian Navy to produce the super tough dive watches that made the brand's name. In other words, Panerai has always been a laboratory of ideas and a crucible for technical invention. Were you designing a watch today for covert missions conducted underwater by night? Carbotech is exactly the kind of material you'd use. And the Luminor Marina, with its 300-meter water resistance and in-house movement, as highly engineered as the case around it, might well be the watch for the job. And even if it is just the look of Carbotech you like, you can take some comfort in knowing that if you do come up against some hard knocks, as far as your watch is concerned, they'll just bounce right off.